What makes the web work?
Information and academics.
Passion.
I think it's information.
Electricity.
I think the web works on trust.
Developers.
Connected humans.
We do.
The people.
It's the people.
Totally people.
People make the web work.
Hello and welcome to Web Sessions. My name is Steve Kirsch of Pantheon, and we're here at EvolveDigital in Manhattan. And I'm sitting here with perhaps the person to be credited with us sitting here in Manhattan at EvolveDigital, Maya Schaeffer of Evolving Web. Maya, I've got so many questions for you, but I should start, as always, with what makes the web work?
Okay, what makes the web work? I think all of us. Honestly, without us, without the community, without the people helping, sharing knowledge, sharing ideas, there wouldn't be a web. We wouldn't have a website to share events like EvolveDigital, which we had to pull up within 2 weeks. And nowadays, it's so easy to create a website. And so how did we do it? Obviously, by looking into how, there's templates out there, right? And we used a template. I'm not going to say what we use for our website, given that I'm on the Drupal Association, or working with the Drupal Association. But I think without the community and the people, we wouldn't have a web.
Yeah, could you speak to what led to this series of events, EvolveDigital? It's been going on for 2 or 3 years now. What was the inspiration?
Our main goal is really to bring different industries together, and we focus at Evolving Web. We work a lot with higher ed clients. They have a great knowledge, and I have a huge audience here, and that makes me very nervous. I'm sorry. We're working with higher ed clients. They have a great knowledge. They have certain problems. We know that other clients in the nonprofit industry or in finance, they have similar problems, but they don't talk to one another, right? So what we plan on doing is with EvolveDigital, we're bringing different people, different minds together and share their digital problems, experiences, or projects. Doesn't need to be a problem, but and I've heard this all day long by everyone. They're like, this is so great that we have different people, marketers, designers, technologists coming into one room, into one place, and sharing what they struggle with or what solutions they found over time, and they learn from one another.
Having been to 3 or 4 of these Evolve events, I found it to be a nice reminder about the power of in-person events, especially in the post-pandemic time, as in-person events came to a complete stop and then were slow to rebound, or in some cases haven't rebounded at all. Especially, you mentioned the higher education use case. I have found at large universities, there can be one building of people working on WordPress sites over here and another building of people in a different department of the university working on WordPress, and they don't know about each other.
Exactly.
But an event like this can bring them together. Have you seen those kinds of connections getting made?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. Sometimes they don't even know each other, or like you said, in higher ed, some people or some faculties are using Drupal and others are using WordPress. So what's the benefit of using Drupal over WordPress? And, making it maybe centralizing it could be an idea to facilitate. Yeah,
sometimes that's beneficial. And I find one of the reasons events like this are valuable is I think an event like this isn't explicitly designed to persuade someone on the fence about Drupal or WordPress or any other technology to go with one particular thing. Like, if you go to a Drupal event, we've both been to many Drupal events, the default answer you're going to get is pick Drupal. Whatever the question is, you can do it with Drupal. Same thing at a WordPress event. If your goal is to get your website to do its job, well, then that could lead you to Drupal or WordPress or any other technology. And a room like this, a conference like this, can give you more authentic or trustworthy advice that isn't rooted in let me convince you to use WordPress or Drupal.
Yes, yes, and that's what EvolveDigital is all about, right? Just to see what is out there, what open source technologies there are, and then you can take it or leave the knowledge, use it or not, and decide then what's best for your organization. And maybe it's Drupal, maybe it's WordPress, maybe it's a completely different technology, right? A CMS, like whatever works for you.
Sure. Could you speak to how it is that Evolving Web a web agency, a digital agency, became to some degree this events company as well? Like what is it about running in-person events that is working for a company that, to my understanding, is still operating as a business that does digital projects?
Yes, totally. So to take a step back, why we started this series is really, like you said, we wanted to bring people back together after the COVID era, bring people back in person for them to actually see how valuable it is to talk to one another face to face. It's just so much better. And I'm also going to the office every day, and it's so much easier to work with my colleague who is sitting right next to me. So that was the main idea to do that, and then it evolved over time. We actually started with EvolveDrupal just to build a brand, because we were known as the Drupal shop. Evolving Web started off with Drupal 18 years ago, but now over time we've evolved and do WordPress sites and other sites. So we wanted to take this initiative, or bring events into our marketing strategy, but that's one point. I mean, I can give you many reasons for doing this, but one reason why we want to do these events is, first of all, to bring the community together, for them to learn, but also for us to show what we can do and what other partners can do. And like Pantheon, right? Like we work so closely together, and you have a community, you have a huge database, you have your clients, we have our clients, and bringing them together to learn from another, and then deciding maybe, they need some help with the digital strategy part, or, a redesign. That's what we can then do. And it's about creating friendships. Honestly, that's like my main goal. Just the community aspect, the growing your network, for them to then decide later on, oh yeah, there was Evolving Web. I liked them. They're cool people.
Yeah,
and maybe I should just ask them for advice, and maybe they can help us, create better digital experiences by rebuilding our site in Drupal or WordPress or whatever.
I mean, that sounds like a good plan to me. Maya, can I get a high five before we go? Yes, good one. All right, Maya, I'll see you on the internet and perhaps the next EvolveDigital events
hope so.
as well.
Thank
Thanks
you.
so much.